Hello and welcome to my beautiful room. I kept thinking like, oh my gosh, I need to take these videos. I want to start, but I don't have anywhere to film and I don't have any privacy and this and that. And then I realized that none of those things fucking matter and what a great setting this is. So to start us off today, I kind of just want to read something I wrote yesterday and then kind of build off of that and the things that I've been feeling and thinking lately. So let us begin. I'm feeling an ease I never have before. I'm approaching every task a little slower and I feel this shame for myself lifting a little more each day. I haven't really been smoking and for no goal or reason other than that I just want to be present with myself, to treat myself and body with the love and attentiveness I keep looking for outside of myself. My choices lately almost feel subconscious. It's as if some higher version of myself has taken the wheel. I feel this humble confidence and quiet conviction. I feel through this objectively confusing time that everything is falling perfectly into place. And despite my pull to control the narrative, my greatest desire at this time is to receive and relax in the time it takes to arrive. I just feel so light, body and mind. There's a sense of peace I've gained, showing in the pace at which I walk or the way my brain doesn't scatter from the moment I wake up in the morning. It's as if I'm on vacation in my own brain. Oh, wow, beautiful. I mean, let's be honest, not the most amazing thing I've ever written, but I do think it is very... As soon as I wrote that, I felt capable of looking at circumstances in my life from a bit more of an objective view, and also honoring my feelings a lot more. And that's kind of, I think, what I want to talk about most in this video is I think I have this tendency to approach everything in life with such logic and rationality, and I think to myself, you know, regardless of what I feel, this looks right and this seems right and this is objectively good, right? So it making me not feel good or me not feeling completely in place is a me problem. That's a me problem. I'm too closed off. I feel this shame for myself for certain things, feeling like it's just not working and it's just not for me. And I just feel this current pull right now to just honor myself, to just simply sit here and tell myself, this doesn't make you feel how it should, whether it be a person or a situation or anything. I apologize, I'm a little sick while recovering, but I think I have this tendency to get in this really nasty shame cycle of this is like, it's like everything comes down to me, you know? It's a problem with my brain. It's a problem with my emotions. It's the fact that I can't open up. It's the fact that I don't feel comfortable anywhere. And I put myself in that position because I can't open up or because I'm rigid at times. You know, I don't want to feel that anymore. I don't want to sit here and look at a situation and my immediate thought be, what is it that I'm doing wrong that this isn't working out? And I don't think that that's necessarily unhealthy to have that self-reflection and that I can't think of the word, but I think it's good to question that, to be introspective. That's the word. Especially, there are situations where maybe there is something that you're doing that's blocking your ability to fully envelop yourself in something, and it there just is a balance. There is, there is points in life where you can self-reflect and think, this is a problem that I have, and that's creating this other problem. But there's also plenty of situations where it's as simple as, this isn't for me, and that's okay. And hold on, I just got a text message. Yeah, I think I've really just been analyzing what makes me feel good. And in this past 2 weeks, I've forced myself in, okay, well, not even 2 weeks. For the past quite a while, I've forced myself into quite a bit of isolation, and I don't view it in a negative way, and I don't feel that it's a negative thing, because I feel like I have found like this thing that I've wrote about this peace and this lightness that I'm feeling. I think that that's a product of me just being on my own, and I don't feel like I'm scrambling to find things that make me feel good, because right now I do feel good, and what's making me feel good is being on my own and doing what I want to do and relaxing. And I think if I were myself even 6 months ago or a year ago, I think I would feel pure panic right now. Truly, I have always kind of had this issue with, when there is an active growth and change and positivity and excitement and all these good things, then I just start scrambling, because then I tell myself my life is wrong. I need to figure something out. I need to find out what is going to make me feel good. I need to do this and this and this, and I need to analyze my friends and my life and my job and all these things and figure it out, when maybe I just need to relax. I just want to relax. And how I spoke about not smoking and feeling present, I don't want to keep looking for these positive feelings and this lightness that I desire in other places anymore. I just want to have that within myself, and I do. I really do. And I think I just needed to accept that I have grown and changed, and I don't necessarily want the same things that I used to. And that is scary, when you're thinking about something like that and accepting something like that in your life. It may be a small situation, but it may also have to do with everything in your life. Accepting this thought might feel like it's gonna explode all of everything that you have. And that is terrifying. It is. But more often than not, you will feel if it's the right thing or not to start deconstructing your life and the way that the person that you used to be. And I don't know, I think I'm just ready to accept who I am right now, and that it is a different person than I used to be, and I don't want the same things, and I'm okay with accepting the places that don't make me feel the greatest, even though I want them to. And even though, I think a big struggle I've had with that is these situations or people are objectively good, you know? There's nothing wrong or bad inherently about these things. It's just the way that it makes me feel. And that's fine. You know, I have to get that through to myself. It's fine to make a decision based off of, you know, how I feel. And this isn't something, you know, of course I think it's good to have discernment for your feelings, especially like for me personally. I have a lot of intense emotions, and there's absolutely been times in life where I have, you know, been in emotional situations, but I've really spiraled into something negative, and I've created a reality in my mind that isn't necessarily what's actually going on. And so in those moments, you know, being able to recognize when you're purely just feeling something and accepting it, or if you're spiraling into negativity and negative views or whatever, it's good to have that discernment. But right now, I know, I can feel it, I can tell that this isn't me spiraling, this isn't me just being rash and deciding because I don't, like, I'm not scrambling because I feel weird about my life, that I need to get rid of this and get rid of this and start this and start this. It's not about that. It's not. It's a simple, I'm not going to deny myself my truth any longer. And something I have lived by for years, I have it quoted on my wall somewhere. Damn, it'd be cool if it was over here. Where is it? This is bothering me. It's on my wall somewhere. If you could see, maybe I'll show after. I have a lot of shit on my walls. But basically the quote is, and I got it from, I want to say it's from Virginia Woolf. I could be wrong. But the quote is, if you cannot tell the truth about yourself, you cannot tell it about other people. And I think this could be shapeshifted into different forms and different messages, but I think the core to that is, if you cannot honor yourself in the way that you feel, and you can't be honest with yourself, you can't be honest with anyone. You can't really understand anything, to be honest, going on in your life. You can't make any genuine decision off of your feelings if you don't even know how you feel about it. And maybe you somewhat do, or you don't want to accept it. You know, it's just really dive into that. Dive into the way that things make you feel. Yeah. Yeah, I feel great right now. I really do. And let's talk about not smoking. This is actually, I think, a great little thing that goes into everything. I have been a very consistent, dependent smoker of cannabis for a very long time. I think I'm coming up on probably like almost 5 years of smoking consistently and never having a break longer than maybe a few weeks or a month. And that's honestly pushing it. I really couldn't even tell you if I've gone that long. And for the past at least year, I have felt such disdain for the fact that I smoke this often, and I don't like it, and I just want to quit. I just don't want this to be such an active part of my life. I don't like what a hobby it is. I don't like that I use it when I'm bored. I don't like that it's so much of my social life and all these things, but I just felt like I could not stop. I felt like I needed it. I felt like after every shift at work I wanted to smoke. Every time I was with my friends I wanted to smoke, and then in this little area of life that I've been in with the isolation and just relaxing, I have just stopped. I just don't want it anymore. And I've said that for a long time, that I think I just need to get to that point where I just simply don't want it. And I don't think that forcing myself into tea breaks and trying to quit was going to do me any good, because I was so used to living with it and loving it, and it being such a big part of who I am. And yeah, I don't really know how to explain it. It's the same thing as me putting in my 2 weeks last week. I just woke up and I knew it was what I needed to do. So with the quitting and with the quitting my job, I woke up and it was just like, this is what I need to do. But with the smoking, I mean, it was similar, but it was obviously less of a decision. It really was just, I don't care to smoke today. I don't. And I do want to be just present. I just am enjoying myself right now, really. And I'm enjoying who I am, and I don't want to take that away from myself through smoking, because truthfully, that's what it is. I don't view weed as a bad thing. I really don't. I think that people, and even myself maybe in the future, I think it's very possible to have a healthy, positive relationship with weed. It's just, I can't have that right now, and I didn't have that. And I am just so happy to feel like I've broken out of that cycle. And I don't know what it is. I think maybe maybe it is that sense of just honoring myself and honoring the way that I feel and just going with it, you know? It didn't have to be this battle of like, oh, like I feel this shame, like I'm gonna smoke, but I don't know. It was just, I feel this and I'm gonna act on it, you know? Or not act on it. And yeah, sorry, I'm getting like blown the fuck up right now. Um, yeah, let me think if I have anything else to say. I think that's it. I will guess I'll end this off. This is the time for me to honor myself, to do what feels right, to leave behind the things that feel wrong. I don't need to grab onto them and hold on to them and figure it out and make it work. I don't need to. I don't care to. I just want things to just flow. I want peace, and I want to feel good about myself, and I want to feel not alone, and I want to feel valued and safe, and I just feel completely capable and ready to remove anything from my life that doesn't really give me that sense of this is what I'm supposed to be doing, you know? Yeah, so I guess that's it. I will see where I'm at in some time. There's a lot of things going on, a lot of things changing in my life and in my mind. So I think this is a nice time to document, because I think those periods of transition are so beautiful. It's amazing that I'll get to watch this back in whatever, we'll say 3 to 3 to 6 months, and I'm sure I will be a completely different person. I am sure of it. I am sure that my life will look so different, and I am in love with that, honestly. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. So, yeah, I think that is all I'm gonna leave you guys with today. I love you. You are breathing, you are living, loving, and that is enough to be grateful to keep going. Okay.